Oh, now you already know what time it is. Say, check me out. What money bag yo said? Lately, I feel like it's me versus me. Don't see competition. Why would you compete? Lately, I've been feeling like it's just me versus me. What I mean by that is, whatever you doing in life, right? I don't care whatever you doing in life. It's you versus you. For anybody who been in a game, they already had they me versus me battles, right? That's why they successful. That's why they at the position they at, right? And it's crazy for anybody to see that person, right? And then immediately want to just be like them, but you don't even know what they went through, or you know what I'm saying, the trials and tribulations, right? The best thing for anybody to ever do is focus on yourself, right? Last night, I went out and I was drinking or whatever, and bad hangover, was throwing up a whole bunch this morning, right? I didn't feel good at all, right? Obviously, you could hear it in my voice. My cousin had came over, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and he had bought me some Gatorades and whatnot, and I just chopped it up with him before he had to go to work. To myself, I was saying, like, bro, I don't feel good to do nothing. I ain't gonna do no videos today. I ain't gonna do nothing, right? But I was just sitting there and I was like, damn, it's me versus me, right? I'm finna put this content out. You see what I'm saying? Now, I could have just been like, you know what, I don't feel good today, you know what I'm saying? I've been throwing up all morning, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I told myself, I said, nah, bro, like, you gotta keep putting out that content. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's what I signed up for. That's what I'm gonna do, right? All right, so let me break it down when I say me versus me, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will understand what I'm about to say, right? For me, I have no competition. The only competition I have is with myself. I can't worry about what other people doing, how they doing it, how they got their money. Don't do that. Don't ever worry about what other people got going. Only worry about yourself. When I say it's me versus me, just like this morning, right? That was a me versus me battle. You see what I'm saying? I could have easily just been like, you know what, nah, I ain't gonna do nothing today. Probably ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow. Yada, 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 right? Hell, I'm a new face to the game. At all times, I need to be eating. At all times. There's never one moment I should be like, you know what, I'm full. I don't want to eat. No, I need to eat every day. Every day. I need to be eating. You feel me? I look at the me versus me concept as something so powerful. You could take something like, let's say, all last week, you know what I'm saying? Last week, I'm going to put it in my terms, right, from what I'm doing right now, right? All last week, right, I had put out maybe 2 videos a day, right? For 7 days straight. So I put out 14 videos, right? And then this week, I only put out 7 in a week, right? It's just not even just YouTube video, just content, period, right? That's a me versus me moment, right? Because ain't no elevation came from you derailing, right? You was putting out 14 videos, then you dropped to 7, then you dropped to 5, then you dropped to 3, then you only dropped to 1, right? 1 video a week, you know what I'm saying? You losing in the fight. You losing, right? You can't even look back on certain things and then try to elevate that, right? I look at certain things like this, for instance, right? I've been doing this since New Year's. Was it New Year's when I first did my first video? Nah, it wasn't New Year's when I did my first video. It was probably like in December though, right? So at the end of last year, I started doing videos, right, in December, I want to say. And when I first started doing it, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? I was low-key just winging it, you know what I'm saying? But I knew I had stories and I knew people would relate and would love to hear it, right? So that's just what I started out with, you know what I'm saying? I just started out just telling stories about basically my life, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing, right? But then as time started to go on, right, instead of looking at what everybody else was doing, right, I started looking at what I was doing. I would go back to all my videos and I would listen to them. When I first started, bro, I was cussing like a sailor, right? I was just cussing. And without anybody telling me, I told myself like, okay, maybe I need to slow down on the cussing because it don't look professional, right? That's why I told myself like, maybe I should slow down on the cussing because it really don't look professional. Business-minded people would listen to it and be like, yeah, he funny, he got something, but I mean, you feel me? So I told myself, I said, okay, let's slow down on that, right? I can still be myself. I can still say certain things, but let's slow down on it a little bit, right? Me versus me. I told myself that, right? And then as time started to go on, I started doing, the more I started doing the videos, the more I wanted to elevate my game, right? I watch other people, right, and what they do. I don't mimic nothing somebody else does. I just take pages out their book, look over it, rip it up, and then make my own book, right? So I told myself before I started doing the YouTube, right? I said I made a goal for myself, right? I got goals, right? The first goal was I end up going to a meeting, right? I ended up going to a meeting, and in the meeting we got to talking, right? It was a meeting with Joe. So me and Joe T, we went to the meeting with her, right? And he was basically giving me free game, telling me like, bro, like, you know, whenever you get into it, bro, you need to have you something to sell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it brings more value to the table, right? Well, I don't know if he said that, but that's what I'm saying right now, you know? So I'm like, okay. Then I came out with the jacket and the hat and the cup, right? I just to see what it's gonna look like, bro, right? So I'm like, okay, check off the list. You feel me? That was a me versus me moment, right? Cause he gave me the game, right? Joe T gave me the game. I could have easily just been like, man, I heard what he said, but I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go around bumping my head, not knowing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So then, as I started to do that, I started to see more traction, right? So I was like, oh, okay. Then I told myself, I said, you know what? Before this year is over with, I want to make a YouTube channel. I want to start doing all this on YouTube, right? And then I told myself, why wait until like later on, you know what I'm saying? Months later, just make a YouTube, bro. Like, just make a YouTube, right? And I did it. Right? I made a YouTube, started putting all my videos out on YouTube. And then I hit Joe had hit me up and he had gave me free game. Right? He gave me free game. And the free game he gave me is between me and him. Right? So, but I took that, right, and I ran with it because, you know, like I told him, he didn't even have to do it, right? But on a respect level, he see that I'm moving in the right direction, right? Now, I said all that to say this, right? If you feel like you got to be in competition with everybody who's in your genre or everybody who's, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing you doing, all that energy you taking to watch other people, right? And be complaining about what other people are doing, stick your nose in other people's business, you failing because you're not evaluating yourself and trying to elevate yourself. I feel like whatever you get into, you always pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on, right? But at the end of the day, it's me versus me. And the only way it's not is if you play a sport that has a team, like, right? Like, I understand that, right? If that's the case, you know, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, stuff like that, then yeah, it's you and your team. But to get good and to be, you know what I'm saying, as everybody want to claim, to be the GOAT, right? It's a me versus me battle, right? Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player and always been my favorite basketball player since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, young, bro. I started watching him like early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Like 99, 2000, that's when I found out about the Lakers and Kobe and all that, right? Kobe was probably one of the most dedicated players ever. Kobe said he used to wake up, bro, early in the morning, right? Go work out, come back, eat. You know what I'm saying? Be with his family, go back out, work out, come back, do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And then at night, go work out again. Kobe was in a me versus me battle damn near his whole life, because to him, it didn't matter if everybody looked at him like he was the GOAT. He never let that get to his head. Only thing he was worried about was elevating his game to where nobody could mess with him. Kobe figured out all his strengths and weaknesses because he evaluated himself, right? His me versus me, hey, listen to me. The man is what? Right? A legend, bro. R.I.P. to that man, you know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot from just watching Kobe, listening to Kobe. You know, he never was complacent with nothing. If you in a battle with yourself, I don't care what it is you do, right? You have to evaluate yourself, understand your strength and your weaknesses, bro, and then make it better. Because once the enemy understands your strengths and your weaknesses, because trust me when I tell you, they watching, they looking, they observing. The moment they get that weakness, oh, they on that. And then the crazy thing is, you didn't even know what the fuck the weakness was, but they did, because they watched you. You know, if you don't take the time, bro, to evaluate yourself and try to make yourself better, you are going to lose every time. You can ask anybody, bro. Go ask somebody that's successful, right? You be like, man, how you get successful and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're gonna give you a cliche ass answer: hard work, dedication, right? But if you actually listen to what he said, hard work and dedication, did nobody tell him to do that? Bro, you'll go in a job, it'll be 80 y'all walking through that door, right? All 80 y'all ain't gonna make it, right? Have 4 of them, right? 4 of them gonna be late for work, right? They gonna wanna leave work early. They always got an excuse, right? They take extra long ass lunch breaks. You cannot depend on them, right? And then the other three, right? They half-ass everything. They only do what they need to do so they can just be under the radar and nobody messes with them. You know what I'm saying? No nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then here come you though, right? You cool with them people though. All y'all came through the door, right? But if you sit there and worry about what they doing, bro, how come, bro, every time they come in late, bro, don't nobody say nothing to them, bro? And then, bro, when they go off on lunch, bro, they be taking an hour off the 30, bro. And then they be leaving early, bro. And then these people here, bro, they just half-ass do their work, bro. They just flying under the radar, bro. Like, that whole time you was gossiping and you was doing what you was doing and you was saying this and that, you didn't even evaluate yourself to see what you could do to not be those people. For you to understand what could you do to elevate yourself, right? Now, if you did that, you know what I'm saying, your manager might, hey, bro, to be honest with you, bro, out this whole group, you the best one. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be, man, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. You know what I'm saying? I see you. They gonna give you the acknowledgement first, just to see where you gonna take the acknowledgement, right? And then once after that, you keep grinding, you keep elevating, you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Boom, next thing you know, now you a manager. You know what I'm saying? Then you went from manager to part owner because your dedication and your hard work. Oof. I don't think y'all understood that. Because of your dedication and your hard work, you elevated in life, right? But while you worry about everybody else, ain't no elevation in it. There will never be no elevation in worrying about what other people are doing. I can guarantee you this, right? Now, let's jump back to me because I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? I just be doing my thing. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, when I'm doing my videos, bro, I just be feel like I'm in the kitchen. I just be whipping it up. You feel me? I'm in the kitchen, I'm whipping it up, and I ain't talking dope. I ain't talking dope. I just be in the kitchen whipping it up though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I make a video, bro, and I go back and I listen to it, and I be like, dang. I don't know where the hell that came from, but it came though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's real. That's real, right? A lot of times, bro, I be talking, and that's not just me just talking, just saying random stuff. No. You know, I can tell that it's a higher power that really did got me, right? As far as when I'm speaking, when I'm talking, right? Understand that, right? I had to evaluate myself and better myself, right? Just imagine if all the antics that I was doing in Shreveport, all the foolery I was doing out there in Shreveport, just imagine if I brought all that out here in Texas, right? Brought all this out here to Dallas and would have been doing the same thing. Do y'all think I would have elevated off of that? No, it wouldn't have been no elevation. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been no elevation. But that's just me being real though. You have to understand that. If I would have been doing the same stuff I would have been doing in Shreveport and brought it to Dallas, bro, I wouldn't have made it this far. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even have this opportunity to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Would have wasted my own time, would have wasted my kids' time, would have wasted my wife's time, would have wasted her family time. See what I'm saying? I don't think people understand that though. You are in a battle with yourself. Nobody else, bro. Nobody else. Can't nobody else walk in your shoes. I don't give a damn if they wear the same size you do. Can't nobody walk in nobody else's shoes, bro. Nobody, bro. Bro, listen to me. You have to evaluate yourself, figure out your strengths and your weaknesses, and just build off of that, bro. You have to build off of that. Because right now, in today's time, bro, it's a me versus me game. Don't nobody care about you. That's real, bro. Don't nobody care about what you got going, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a me versus me game, man. Craziest thing about it is, once you start elevating and you start doing things the way you want to do it, the right way, you feel me? And you start perfecting your craft and you just getting good, you getting cold, but you in this bit going dum-dum. And I ain't talking sucker, you feel me? Motherfuckers will start watching it. And when people start watching and pay attention, it's a half and half thing, right? You got half of the people who be like, I'm ready for him to fail. Then you got the other half of the people that be like, dang, he doing good, bro, I want him to succeed, right? But even then, block all that noise out, bro. Block all the noise out. And the thing is, like, how I look at it, like, I'm so new to the game, right? I'm so new to the game as far as storytelling and speaking and doing this and that, right? I look at it like, when people tell me, you know, they messing with what I'm doing and they appreciate it and, you know what I'm saying, all that, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, it feels good, right? It feels real good, but I'm starting to learn to even block it out, right? And that's no disrespect to nobody who ever told me, you know what I'm saying, hey, bro, I see you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, appreciate it, woo. That's no disrespect to nobody, you see what I'm saying? But I can't let people, good or bad, tell me certain things and let it affect my head, right? I can't. Right? Shaq, I seen something not too long ago. I want to say it might have been either this morning or yesterday. I don't know. But he was on I forgot the little podcast show he was on. No disrespect to that podcast. But I know Ryan Clark on there, Frank on there, and then Channing on there, and Shaq was on there too, right? So oh, and B. Marsh was on there too. So B. Marsh asked Shaq, he said, man, you did Spider Mitchell wrong. Spider Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell. You know, he played for I think he played for the Cavaliers right now. He was like, you did Spider wrong, right? And Shaq said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. At first, I didn't understand what he was talking about until the end of it, right? I'm gonna just break it down like this. Shaq basically didn't tell him nothing good or bad. He just told him, all right, you can do better. It was all right. But you know what they did for Donovan, though? It was a me versus me game. And then he go out and drop 70. Shaq didn't say that because he hating on that man. Right? But Shaq already been through it. When Shaq was in the league, he had spider powers and diapers and shit, you feel me? When Shaq got in the league, I was born in 95, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but what he did was, though, he elevated his game by not giving him no props. And Donovan, he didn't even, he blocked it out, went back to the drawing board, me versus me, and he elevated. He been cold. He just went back to the drawing board after he heard what Shaq said. And in his mind, he was like, not only am I going to prove you wrong, but I'm going to show myself what I'm capable of doing. Right? Oh, okay, I remember now. They basically was saying, he was saying that he don't feel like Spider is is that guy on the team. Like, as far as he can't lead a team, he can't do this, he can't do that, right? That's what Shaq said. That's my fault. That's what Shaq said. But Donovan proved it wrong, right? I look at a lot of things like that too, right? I don't need nobody to baby me, and I don't need nobody to be hooray, you know, because when I put something out, I feel like that's the best product of me when I put it out. I done learned a lot of stuff within myself these last couple months that I've been doing this. And what I've learned is I'm stronger and powerful than I thought. And I got so much room to grow, right? And I'm always on the drawing board. Lately, I feel like it's me versus me. Don't see competition. Why would you compete? I don't see no competition. I don't. All I see is me versus me. Everybody should feel like that. Everybody should feel like, lately I feel like it's me versus me. Don't see competition. Why would you compete? Right? I could have easily, bro, just, I had a mean hangover, bro. Mean hangover. I could have easily just laid it down today. But as I was sitting there and I started to feel better, I'm about to make me a video. I'm about to push out my content. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. Ain't nobody else gonna work for me. I gotta do it. You gotta do it too. Think about it. Lately, I feel like it's me versus me. Don't see competition. Why would you compete? That's real. Man, my homeboy, he had told me, he said, Key, and Slim said, Key, man, I don't see how you do it, bro. He said, basically, like, you just sitting there talking to your phone. I said, I ain't gonna lie, I had to get used to that. I had to get used to it, but I know what I put out, people hear it, It's like I'm talking to y'all in future tense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I love this. I love what I do. One day I wish, not even wish, because one day I will. Yeah, I'm speaking it into existence. You understand me? One day, bro, I will be on tour, giving people guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And I can bank on that. Now, if you want to bet against me, Bet against me. I want people to bet against me. I want people to be like, nah, he ain't gonna do it. He gonna fall off. I bet by next year he ain't gonna be doing videos no more. Woo, wow, 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 wow. Bet against that, right? Because when I go to cash in that check, when I go to cash in that check, I want those same people. Oh wait, I thought it was a me versus me thing, Key. Man, I already know what time it is. Look, bro, we only ask for 3 things, right? Guidance, knowledge, wisdom. Ironic, ain't it? I'm telling y'all, bro, listen to me before I cut this. Whenever I was in Shreveport, my praying died down. I felt like I lost touch with the man above, right? And then I come out here, and every night my wife prays, right? Every night she prays. She's real big into that, right? And once I started seeing it, I was like, damn, like, I was lost. I was lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she made me, not she made me, but just being around her, watching her do that, I started back praying, right? And when I started back praying, I cried because I knew I fell off. When I started praying, I didn't ask for anything. Materialistic stuff. I didn't do that. I used to, right? But within that time of me being alone, right? When I was on dope, right? I prayed then, right? I prayed then. But like at night times and whatnot, I didn't, right? But when I was in those situations by myself in a real dark and low place, I prayed, right? When I came out here, when I started praying, I started asking for guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And it's very ironic to me how everything came to. Because when I was making my jacket, my mother-in-law asked me, do you want anything on the back? I was like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh wait, I do. What do you want on the back? Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. When I started doing these videos, I didn't know how I was gonna open my videos, and I didn't know how I was gonna close my videos. And then just out the blue, right? I just said, we only ask for 3 things: guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. That's because that's what I was asking for, right? I was asking for the man above, my Father, to give me guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And he did, to the point that I didn't even know. I didn't. And now in my videos, that's what I say, because that's what I believe in, right? Look, man, we only ask for 3 things: guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, y'all already know what time it is, man. Oh, no.